Hello and welcome. I am Zerbraxi. For those of you who don't really care about the whys or the intricacies of the details of this video, but you just want to know what, here's the TLDR. I am no longer going to be making classic WoW or classic TBC content, and instead I will be moving towards more variety gaming content with reviews, retrospectives, deep analytical reviews, or analyses, gaming commentary, etc. So that's that. First, if that means you're still willing to stick around and want to see what I'll do, thank you. Seriously, that means a lot to me. I don't know what you really see in me, but thank you so much for sticking around. I hope to make it worth your while. And secondly, if it means that this isn't what you signed up for and you want WoW content and you are no longer going to be staying and will be leaving, thank you, seriously, for a great year, a year that a lot of people struggled with. You made mine really fun. So thank you again. I'm sad to see you go, but have fun and enjoy. Now get the hell out of here. All right, for the rest of us, let's keep going. So my desire to make this video has been, unfortunately, in the works for a couple months now. See, I started this channel about a year ago for no real reason other than to throw a couple classic WoW videos on the internet, since I was just excited for classic TBC. I've made content online, kind of on and off, for about 10 years now. This channel is the first of probably anything that has seen any reasonable success. And to me, getting 5,000 subscribers in under a year is really nuts. It's so surreal, but even more importantly to me, the discussions that I have had with people were so much fun. I've always wanted to be a member of some cool gaming community, and it's definitely a bit odd and a bit much for me to be the one who made that community. And I also get to engage in it. We all know that YouTube comments suck. They're really bad. Even in the last year, I've been told to kill myself, to go to the gym, to just quit already, to get a damn haircut, which, I mean, that last one's probably actually not a bad idea. But I've been called some horrible names and whatever. Again, I've been making content for 10 years. You get used to it. It is what it is. But those comments never actually stuck out to me at all, because I'd always have another 50 comments of a good, thought-provoking discussions about a common topic that we love. That sense of community is why I love World of Warcraft. It's why I love MMOs and classic WoW specifically. More broadly, it's also why I love gaming. If I have one dream in my life, it's to eventually be able to create a good, healthy community of creators and viewers to share their passions for gaming in fun, new, and innovative ways. My heart has been so warmed by the fact that I see things like posts on the official WoW forums linking to some new and upcoming WoW channel, only to click on the link and see it point to my dumb face. That's such a weird feeling, and it's so humbling, but also so exciting. I've had people that I haven't talked to in like a decade, people maybe I haven't seen since Wrath of the Lich King, message me and find me on Discord and be like, yo, hey, remember we used to raid together? I just watched some TBC video. Is that really you? It sounds like you and it looks like you and it's your name. And yeah, here I am. I guess that is me. Also, people in the community who have been there from the beginning and really helped kick things off and shape things, like Val and Obby and Pyro, people who were involved in my stream as much as they have been, who've helped shape that stream to be something so funny and silly and really just a good time. Those people were there, and now I raid with them. That's such a cool experience that I would not have had if not for this really cool year. So why am I basically sabotaging the whole thing and might possibly kill my channel? The answer in some ways is simple, and in other ways, a bit more complicated. The simple bit of it is that I really like gaming as a whole, and I want to express opinions on far more than World of Warcraft. I mention all varieties of games in my videos. I'm often complimented on how well I use other games as examples when discussing a WoW-related topic. And the only reason I can do that is because I am unhealthily obsessed with video games. Around March of this year, I really started to get burned out from TBC content. I was really not happy with a lot of the decisions Blizzard was making, and in general, I've not been enthused with Blizzard as a company in many, many years. I remember one day around the end of March where I walked into the bedroom, looked at my girlfriend, and told her that not only did I want to stop making WoW content, but I no longer wanted to play Burning Crusade at all. I was really tired of both Blizzard the game, the news, all of it. To some, my idea of complaining about things like store mounts and level boosts is just whining. To others, these are literal make or break topics. So many decisions like those, botting, gold selling, the digital deluxe editions, and so much more just made me realize that odds are, Classic WoW will encompass all of the problems of the modern game very, very soon. I have been playing WoW since 2005. I've also been playing online games very regularly since before that, including games like Diablo or Dark Age of Camelot. You get really good at spotting trends and red flags as time goes on, and the more and more that you engage in something, unfortunately, you just notice them even further, and you get really good at predicting the red flags. Unfortunately, I've just seen too many of those flags lately. As I mentioned earlier, this decision to move away from classic content was made back in March. I've actually always been terrified of being a mono gamer channel. It's something that I've always hated and don't want to be in, so that didn't help. Unfortunately, the past couple of weeks have done nothing but validate my decision. The recent lawsuit is by no means the reason for this video. The timing is actually just a bit of a coincidence, and this video is really only coming out now because I've pushed back making it for so long. So if I'm done making classic TBC content, am I done playing TBC? Am I done with Blizzard in general? And what is to come? What videos will I be making in the future? Why, those are some really good questions, me. I am done making WoW content as a whole. While I may still occasionally make a video on a WoW topic here and there if something is worth talking about, it's not going to be the consistent topic by any means. In fact, I do have some ideas of things I still really want to talk about with World of Warcraft and MMOs, so they will be coming. As for quitting TBC, I'm not planning on quitting yet. I actually still really look forward to logging in for raid every week with my guild, and it's always fun for me. I still really like the Burning Crusade, and I want to continue playing it for now. If I do get bored at some point and decide to stop, then hey, so be it. It is what it is. But that's not in the cards right now. So if you still play on Mancrick Horde and you see me around, please feel free to say hello. So what's coming next? Well, before I made this video, I wanted to give you a bit of a taste of what I was planning. A lot of people lately have actually been stopping making WoW content, but they're never telling you what's to come. I wanted to show you what's to come. As of the recording of this video, I have released 2 retrospectives, 1 full review, and a podcast episode that is all based more in variety gaming. People seemed to really enjoy how obnoxiously overly analytical I can be sometimes, so I'm gonna run with that across other topics as well. I openly appreciate any and all feedback, so please, criticize whatever I make. People also really seem to enjoy my commentary on general WoW topics, so I'm planning on keeping that attitude going forward, and I have plenty ideas of general gaming topics to discuss as well, and trust me, I have a lot of opinions because, well, if you've seen my WoW stuff, you know I like to talk a lot. But a lot of people do reviews and spout crappy opinions on the internet. What's gonna make me stand out, and why should you, the viewer, stick around and spend your time with me? Well, if you enjoyed the style of content that I've made across this last year of WoW, I do think that you will enjoy what I have in future. My style isn't gonna change. My personality is the same. My really, really bad jokes are still gonna be there. Dressing up in really dumb outfits and performing a bad gag, that's gonna stick around. While I've not streamed in a couple months, mostly because of my burnout with WoW, I learned so much from streaming. One of the best lessons I have learned is that there are ways to genuinely connect the community to the content. It's always a joke on my stream, I mean our stream, that I'm basically just the guinea pig and the chat just rules my life. Oh, it's true. They really do run the show. People messing around with my controls, forcing me to play the game in some weird way, or just generally dictating where I go next and what the next to-do item will be, I want to carry that over to YouTube as well as getting back to streaming. I want viewers to be a part of the channel somehow. I've had several people recommend game series to cover in the future, and I'm gonna do a lot to make sure that I can do that for those people. For example, I've had a surprisingly large amount of people specifically mention that I should cover the Golden Sun games. I really don't know why or how that happened, but it's very strange. Great idea though, I thought. So since then, I have gone out and purchased all 3 Golden Sun games, as well as all of the strategy guides. I didn't really need those, but it's kind of cool that I have them. 793 Force mentioned Resident Evil, and I'm really trying to come up with a way to make an interesting set of content about that series. I would love to be able to release a video about Super Metroid per se, and then release another one specifically reading the comments to engage in further discussion about that topic, and to have just more more conversation. That seems like it could be fun. About 10 of the 53 WoW videos that I released in this last year were direct responses to people in the comments. I want to continue down that path. I mentioned that discussions were my favorite part of making videos, and it's because it's true. I also mentioned streaming, and yes, I will be returning to streaming. I am sorry about that. I have some pretty severe confidence issues, and this change in content was really stressing me out, so it's something that I have to work on, I know, but I wanted to get at least a month's worth of content delivered out on YouTube, so you all know what's coming down the pipeline. To those of you who have made it to the end of this video, though, seriously, thank you. I'm about to embark on a change that could quite possibly destroy my YouTube channel and waste the last year of my life. These types of transitions very, very rarely work, and I'm expecting to lose over 85% of my existing audience. I've accepted that, but it's also just made me want to work harder. I've been very open that variety gaming is my real passion. Even during my interview on the Warcraft Reloaded podcast, which by the way, those folks are absolute legends, by the way, you should really check them out, I mentioned that my future goal would be to leave WoW and make variety instead. That change is happening way earlier than I planned, but here it is. If you want to see more, then please stick around. Join the Dusty Case Gamers Discord. Let's chat while I make some really stupid videos for you to enjoy. If there's a game series that you'd want me to cover or a topic you're passionate about, I'll happily consider adding it to my list. If after this video you realize that this isn't what you signed up for and you want classic WoW, or WoW content specifically, I'm sad to see you go, but I seriously understand. Thank you for sticking around this long, and thank you for making this last year such a fun and joyous one for me, while many others had to struggle through it. You all have made this a blast, and seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank you enough for that. My subscriber numbers across the next probably couple months are gonna plummet. My guess is that they're gonna stabilize around like the 500 subscribers number. Anyone want to over under me on that one? Maybe we can make a fun game out of it. But thank you all so much who've actually made it this far and who are willing to stick it out and see where this goes. Thank you for giving me that chance and that opportunity. If you do want to follow me on the other platforms that I'm on, you can follow me on my Twitch and my Twitter. They are linked down below where I spout my random crap. There's also the Discord where a bunch of us who are a bunch of my friends who are really obsessed with games and also stream and make some content online. We have a variety of people in there. It's really cool and really fun. So feel free to hop in. And if you want like a fun gaming community, this is not like a Zerbraxi Discord. It's a general gaming community. Come on in and hang out and have some fun. We'd love to have you and chat with you. But seriously, you all have been awesome. And I really hope that I can make the future of this channel worth your time and worth your while. Bye-bye!